Hey everybody, I am making this video for you to show you how to use a new screen we've created for the Shield. It's called the Program Manager. To get to it, first you'll want to place your unit in the stop mode and then press the 35 to 110 button, which opens this command menu up. And you'll see after you've updated, you'll have this new Program Manager button. So when you click this, this new screen will come up, and from here we can create these different programs that you can customize any way you want that can basically run the different modes and different primaries kind of on a not quite a schedule, but you can kind of build up your own time pattern with them. Some people, for example, at night, they know, around the same times the certain things always happen, so you can kind of time certain things around that. If you go to sleep at 10 and by 12, things are kind of changing up, and you always seem to benefit from a mode change around then, and then everything's okay. That's the kind of thing that this is going to be for. So just so it sounds less confusing, let me just show you how this works. So in this screen, you can hit the Add button, and this is going to allow you to build the program you want. So we'll start by naming the program, example test. And then what you can do at that point then is you'll see we have the different modes available to choose from over here. So what you can do is select this first mode that you'd like to add, and then you can hit the Add button. Once it's over here and added, make sure the entry's highlighted, okay, because if you don't, it won't do this part properly. So make sure the one you're setting the primaries for is showing as selected. Just let me show you what I mean. I'll add another mode to it. I'll just add a couple more, so we can kind of see how this works. Okay, so now that we've got several in here, you'll notice we have these other settings. Primary low, primary high duration. You guys know what the primaries are and how the range works. Oops, sorry. And so okay, see what I mean there? That one didn't. That one I had to select again. So again, important. Make sure the one you're configuring is selected. Sorry, by the way, I've been sick and had a cold, so I'm sorry about my voice, and if I sound a little raspy and wheezy and out of breath at times. Once you have the mode you're going to edit selected, then you can click the primary low first, and then you can set what you want the low range to be for the primaries. So let's say you want to do 85. You type 85 on the keypad here. That pops up, and then hit done. Then we can tap into primary high, and let's say we want to go to 125, and then hit done. And let's say we want that to last for 5 minutes. So now this is going to run a primary range of 85 to 125 for 5 minutes on normal mode. We hit the Update Script Details button then, and then we can select the next mode. As you see, when I go back to normal, you can see it retains those settings. When I switch to the next, you can see it's put in default settings. So again, then we can update this one. So let's say maybe we want a different primary range on this one. So we can run it at, let's say we'll go 300 to 900. And let's say we want this one then to run for 2 minutes. Update script details. Again, remember, always make sure the one you're editing is highlighted. So then now if we go back, we can see that these two have been customized and these two haven't. Now, just for awareness, DLPFC and sleep mode and wake mode and anti-PTSD do not require a primary range, so you don't have to configure those. Excuse me. The other thing then to be aware of is you have this little option over here, loop program. So what will happen is the way this is configured now, it's going to run normal from 85 to 125 for 5 minutes. Then it's going to run 10K from 300 to 900 for 2 minutes. Then it's going to run DLPFC for 1 minute. Then it's going to run sleep for 1 minute. Now, if loop program is selected, then it will just continue to loop through this with the pattern you've built up. If you do not select loop program, then it will run through it one time, and once it makes it to the last item, then it will remain on the last mode. So after it gets through the first 3, then this would stay on sleep mode until you come and change it to something else. So I'll just go ahead and set this one to loop and hit save program, and now you can see the new one we just made is on the program manager. If you have one you've made that you don't want anymore, then you can delete it by selecting it first and then hitting the delete button. Now, once you have some modes made, you can select the mode that you want to run and then press the start button. And it don't need to press it more than once. And after about 5-10 seconds, everything should be up and running for you. If you want to stop running it or cancel the mode, then you can just press the stop button, and then it will shut everything back down. Which at that point, then, if you want to, close out of the windows and go back to your regular operations, you can. I can't show you on that, unfortunately. It's a funny story, but the screen recorder that I'm using, while I'm recording this video, I'm clicking on this X here, and it won't let me close these windows. It's funny, but as soon as I stop recording, it'll be fine. So I can't close out of here. But otherwise, normally just hit the X hit stop on here, hit the X on the other menu, you're back to normal. I anticipate there will probably be some questions, but I'm hoping that this video is kind of explanatory enough, and we'll revise it if we need to. Alright, thanks guys. Hope you enjoy.